Good afternoon, everyone. Wanted to bring another tip to you on this Tuesday. This is going to be a really important one. It's a tough one to explain, but I want to make sure you know that there are two types of groups that will assist you or a loved one in regards to finding and touring a community. And it's really important that you know the difference between the two groups. So I want to start with the first one. And hang in there because I'm going to explain which type of group is which at the end of the video. The first group is a referral contract company. Now I want to talk about the pros first off. The pro to this is that those types of companies are pretty easily found or accessible. The reason I say that is because typically they are either doing large ads on Google, so you can find them on the internet pretty easily. And some of them even do TV ads, national ads. So they're a little bit more easily accessible or easily found if you're looking for someone to help with giving you or a loved one a tour to look into assisted living communities or such. So the second thing I want you to know about this referral company and it being a positive for them, is that most of these companies will show up to the community and tour with you. There are some that only tell you over the phone or through email about the community and kind of set up a tour for you, but they don't actually meet you there. They just give you a couple names and set it up for you. So that's another pro, is that most of them will show up and give you a personal tour. The last one, and most people really like this, is that it's free to the client. It's free to the potential person looking into finding a community. So how are you going to beat that? But let's talk through this. So hang tight. Make sure you stay all the way through. Now, some of the cons regarding this referral type of company is that, quite often when you put your information in to either an email or make a phone call online, if it's a 800 number or something of that nature, what typically happens is that all of a sudden the person will get multiple phone calls or multiple emails from local communities that are wanting to get to you first to try to have you come and see their community first. Some people just don't like that. It feels overwhelming and they feel like the calls are coming in too much and too fast, and it just doesn't feel very personal to them, so they might not really care for that. The last thing, and this is very, very important to know, there's not too many things in life that are actually free. So how in the world can this service be free to a potential resident? Well, the reason it's free is because this company has set up contracts, referral contracts, with communities locally in the area. The community will actually cut a check or pay the person for the referral, pay the company for the referral. Now that might sound great for both sides, but it's important to know not every community will do these referral contracts. There are some communities that feel like they're doing well enough, they have a good enough reputation, their building is full enough, and is continuing to stay full, there's a waiting list and such, that they will not do contracts with contract companies like this, referral contract companies. So, in other words, a client or a potential resident does not get to see all the local communities. So that is one of the cons. Now, there is another group. The other group is more of a fee-for-service group. So let me talk about the pros. So the pro is that this company is working truly only for the client because they don't have a referral contract in place with really any community. So when a potential resident is looking for a community that will suit them best, they can know with this group that it's really, they're only looking out for the best interests of their client. There's not another company that they're kind of hoping they'll pick because they have a contract with them that they're going to get paid for. The second portion is that you're going to quite often have a person with a lot of experience that's giving you tours. tours into these communities. They may have been administrators of assisted livings in the past, or currently even still having a license as an administrator. They really may have been very involved in the senior industry, and for most people, they really want that. They don't just want a really nice person that is going to meet them and be kind to them. They want to make sure that there's deeper questions that this person can ask of the communities to make sure it's the right fit for them and their loved one. The other thing is that, and this is one of the last things on the pros for this, is that they're going to see if that community will give their client a discounted fee or waive a fee altogether, possibly a move-in or a deposit fee, or they might call it a community fee, or maybe even after a certain amount of time, they'll cut a month's rent in half, or maybe even a full month off for moving into a community and staying there. So that benefit comes back to the actual resident, not the company that's showing them around on that. Now, of course, there's two cons. The first con is that this group, just like it sounds, is going to be paid for by the potential client, by the person that's looking into a community. So it's not considered free to that person that's looking for an assisted living or community. So that's a big one. Some people are like, hey, listen, then I'm out. Then I need to go with the referral contract company. And that can be the best thing for you. But the other thing that's important to know is that this fee-for-service type of company, they're usually smaller, they're more local. They're usually not going to have the dollars to buy large Google ads and be at the top of every search in Google. They're also probably not going to have TV commercials. So those are two big differences. And of course, referral contract companies, as I said, for some people out there, this would be the best option for you. That would be like a Place for Mom or some of these home healthcare companies that also assist people with finding a community when the time is right. And they'll say to you again that it is free to the client. So the fee-for-service group is someone more like myself. I have been in the industry a long time. I still have my administrator's license in the industry as an assisted living administrator in the state of Tennessee. So when I go out, I can go into much deeper detail and make sure that really everything is the way it should be for you or your loved one if they were to move in there. The thing that I hate the most for someone that's looking into a community is maybe when they are just sold on a community, they're told good things, and they don't get all the ins and outs of how it would work or not work for them, and they move in, and after a short amount of time, maybe the fit isn't right, and they don't feel like this is the right place for them, and they're just not satisfied. It's a shame because that maybe could have been avoided through making sure that the community is truly the right fit for the client and not just one of the options that are available because of contracts. So both groups are available. I hope this has been helpful to you. I know that subjects like this are not easy because I respect all these other groups. I know that they do good services. They mean well, just like I mean well. So I just wanted to make sure you knew the differences, because obviously when someone hears something is free, that piques their interest most and has their ears kind of jump open even more, so that it's important to know what the differences are. And please make comments below. Let me know if there's any thoughts to this. I'll take my lumps if I need to. So please don't hesitate to leave a comment. Hopefully most of y'all will hit the like button. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button. And if you haven't already, hit the bell to the right of that to make sure you get my new videos as they come out. Please do that. And again, I really want to hear any other videos that you'd like me to do, any other questions you might have that you'd like me to give you my opinion on, tell you from my experience, give you the answer to that. So I look forward to hearing from you. And when you need me, please do give me a call. My number to reach me is 615-591-4388. And I truly appreciate getting to bring this information to you. Hopefully you find it helpful. And if you found this on Facebook, please share it, but go back on YouTube and hit that like button for me, okay, on the YouTube section, and let people know over there as well in the comments. So I hope you have a blessed day and have a wonderful evening. Take care.